Hi guys, my name is Nick Broughton and I'm a Randomfish. If you're a Randomfish too, hit that subscribe button. Let's be Randomfishes together! So, this morning at 10 AM, I went to my local cinema and I watched a certain film called Avengers Infinity War. Now, first off, this is a spoiler-free review. I'm only going to talk about my opinions of the film and how it made me feel, and just sort of a couple of things from the trailer that I thought were kind of cool and neat to mention and whatnot. But aside from that, there'll be no spoilers, there'll be no mentioning of anything, just the basics of the plot as described in the trailer. Okay? Now, obviously, Avengers Infinity War stars everybody from the MCU going off against Thanos, played by Josh Brolin. Thanos is attempting to get the Infinity Stones, the 6 Infinity Stones, in order to, as Gamora puts it in the trailer, wipe out half the universe. If he gets all 6 Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers, like that. Which is a very interesting thing to sort of have at the beginning anyway. This whole movie is one gigantic what the fuck. I seem to have this... I seem to be constantly in my head going, holy shit, every single time there's something on the screen. There were certain moments where I cheered very loudly. There were moments where I was laughing my head off, especially with some of the humour that's in this film. The humour is, of course, fantastic, as always. It is, of course, the MCU humour, so, of course, you're going to get good humour in this film. The pairings that they made in the film were amazing. As we see in the trailers, obviously, you see Iron Man talking to Star-Lord. That's a pairing and a half. Due to the fact that obviously Star-Lord hasn't been on Earth since he was a child and when he was abducted by the Avengers. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see sort of a modern day guy like Tony Stark talking to someone who essentially hasn't been on Earth since the 80s. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun to see, and obviously, you also get various characters doing various things, so various team ups. It's really quite fun to see, and obviously you get Wakanda, you get the fight in Wakanda as you see in the trailer, where they're all running, you know, just a whole load of that, and you know it's Wakanda despite what you think in the fucking trailers. You do. There's no. You know, every battle in the film is epic. Everything about it, everything that's said is epic. The music is epic. Oh my good lord. The music itself gives me a very strong sense of being in the film. One of the things that I really look for in any movie is the idea that the music, even if it's not technically part of things, if it makes me feel something for the characters, if it helps enhance the scene, I will always love it. Best example I can give of this is in Thor Ragnarok, when the Immigrant Song was being played. It was played, not, you know, about twice, maybe 3 times throughout the film, and it never felt wrong. It never felt out of place. It always felt right. Right was there. The Immigrant Song should play there. That's an amazing place to put it, blah, blah, blah. That's how I felt about the entire soundtrack to this film. It felt it felt very connective of all the dots within the film, which is lovely. One thing I love to see in those things. Obviously, hashtag Thanos demands your silence. Like I said, I'm not going to go into massive spoiler territory here. I do want to say you do get some very cool scenes in this film with answers a lot of questions. It gives a nice little nod to various things, which I think it's not something you ever knew that you wanted as well, which I think is kind of cool. Obviously all the actors do an amazing job playing the characters that they play. You know, Tom Holland, I now will declare is one of my favourite Spider-Man actors. He really is. He's only narrowly beat by one guy who ever played Spider-Man, and that is an actor whose name I cannot remember, but he played Peter Parker and Spider-Man in the 1994 animated series, which to me is the main basis for anything Spider-Man related. Always has been, always will be. So to me, at the very least, that's kind of what these characters are. It's this little it's this little creation that I've seemed to have found, and I love it, and I loved watching it at that point in the day. Like, it was early, I was fully awake, I was fully aware, I had everything I wanted in front of me in the cinema, and I was surrounded by people. Like, this is a 10 a.m. screening, guys. This was not midnight, this was not 7 p.m. on a Friday night, none of that crap. It was literally 10 a.m. Friday, 10 a.m. Thursday morning. I'm sat there, and I wander into the cinema, and I sit down, and there's people. There's loads of people. There's couples. There's guys just wandering in and sitting down. It was amazing, and it's wonderful to see that kind of passion from fans. I think that's just a brilliant thing to have. I think it's a brilliant thing to have in no matter what setup you have. It gives the characters a bit of power. It gives them a bit of longevity, I think. But anyway, now that I've done that, this is going to be a very short review. This is a short review, I understand. However, if you want me to do a more in-depth one with spoilers, do please let me know below. Let me know on my Facebook page. If you don't like that yet, please like it. Please like this video. Please comment. Please subscribe. Do everything you can to help, because I want to make this channel good. I want to make this channel great. I want to make this channel great again. Okay. I cannot believe I just did a Donald Trump quote. That's not good. No, please like, subscribe, comment if you want me to do a spoilers review. Thank you very much. Randomfish out.